everybody, and welcome back to the dumbest wasteland hobby channel on all of YouTube, Pit Stain Hobbies. I'm your host, Bob. We're using generic names here. We are building the Hachette Collection's Ford Falcon XB GT. It's very iconic. It was made very, very famous in a movie. Yes, it's very cool. The Ford Falcon XB GT is, with this body kit and configuration, is very striking and very recognizable. This is officially licensed by the Ford Motor Company, and it is the Australian bonkers version of, let's say, kind of like a Mustang GT 500 Cobra. You know, it's so good. I love this car. Man, Australia just got... They got such cool stuff with the Falcon, and they got, oh man, they got the Utes. Utes. It sounds like Joe Pesci defending kids in the South. The two Utes. They had two Utes. Either way, we're going to be building this thing, and I am so excited about it. The black on black is a classic color scheme for this, with the two tones of gloss and matte paint, and the Wien supercharger with that very iconic air scoop, and the side pipes, and obviously the white lettered BFG radial TA tires. It's amazing. It's got the whole front body kit, the side body kit, the tail, the whale tail, and the extra spoiler, whatever you want to call it. It's very cool. We're going to get some free gifts. Apparently, this is one of them. It's not a full-size poster. The car will be 62 centimeters long, and in freedom units, I have no idea what that means. But let's see how long it is, because I have a metric tape measure. 62. It's going to be, yeah, longer than the photo. It's going to be that big. And 62 centimeters... for my fellow American viewers, we're the only ones that still use the inches and feet for the most part. That is just shy of 25 inches long. So it's going to be a big model. It's going to be awesome. And, oh, so nice. So I'm going to cut open the packaging on pack 1. Or stage 1, which is this amazing hood. And then we have pack 2 here, which is one of the wheels. So I'm going to get this chopped open. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so we have our package opened. Click the link below to go check out Hachette Collections and order yourself this ridiculously cool Falcon XB. Oh man. Yep, the Australian Mustang Cobra. Basically, I got little smudgies on my paint. And by the way, the paint looks really good. The gloss looks really good, and the matte looks really good. And it's got a liner inside of it, which we can see right here. That's separate, but it will obviously get screwed in there. But we're going to separate that for now. Separate that for now. We got a few more parts here. So let's get this fella out. Those are going to be for the front hood scoops. And I need tweezers. Got a hood latch. Go! That's not me if I'm not dropping something. Got a hood latch. And a couple of little hood pins. Those are pretty cool. It's a black on black on black car. Black wheels, black interior, black paint. These are painted. They seem to be, yeah, photo etch metal. Those are very nice. We get 2 of those because we have 2 scoop openings. Very nice. Oh, easy now. Easy, Ian. and there's a little plastic pin there, and okay, that's it. That's just a little bit of plastic detritus. Oh, the garbage can is very full. I missed garbage day last week. So we're going to start by putting down our soft towelly. Hi, guys. Want to build some partworks? No, towelly, leave us alone. Are you sure? No, towelly, leave us alone. Is this a towelly band? No, towelly. Oh, my God. Like, subscribe, comment. Mostly comment and like. I don't care if you I mean, I'd love if you subscribe, but yeah, you know. Either way, start the assembly by placing the bonnet lock over the rectangular slot in the front edge of the... Jeez, all these words. I'm just going with pictures. Let's see. Okay, so this little guy pokes forward, and it goes right. Yeah? Oh, I'm working on the wrong part. I gotta put this on the inner panel. Or maybe I should just... Yes. I'm gonna put that on that. For now. And we're gonna shove it in to the front. Right there. Come on, focus. Thank you. Don't! Ah, man. I swear. Ugh. You know, if it wasn't for prescription medication and model parts constantly showing up, I just don't know what I'd do. We need 2 PS12 screws on either side of this little bracket, and these are the itty-bitty little PS12s. I'm going to get those 2 in, and I'll be right back. Alrighty. So we've got... there we go. We've got that screwed onto there. Very nice. Those are going in the plastic, so not that big of a deal. Now we're going to fit the scoops into the hood, and I think they're going to go, yes, they're going to go this way, down onto here. All right, very nice. And we're going to take a DS20 screw. Let's see here. Dual scoop with the bonnet, reinforced structure, one end of the bonnet. Okay, so we're going to take this then, the liner, or the hood frame. Okay, and then we're going to get a DS20 screw right into that hole. All right, give me a second, I'll be right back. Don't forget to dip your threads in the shmoo. Shaft in the shmoo, rule number 1. Be right back. Okay, we've got that screwed down, and there are our scoops. Oh, those look really nice. Yeah, those are looking good. Okay, so what we're going to do is we got to put 4 more DS20s in the corners here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Please lube your screws. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so we got our 4 screws in the corners. Our hood's looking very nice. You can see a little bit of the light through it, but when it's closed, you're really not going to see anything. If we still do, I'll just throw a little black electrical tape on the back of there to cover that up. We've got to take this little hood pin and put it into this little hole here, just like so, and it fits very snugly. So I'm not going to glue it for now because I don't want to do that. And now we're going to get our hood pins on. What's the difference? Oh, okay. They only fit in one way. So if you try to fit it in the wrong hole, it's not really going to want to fit. So we're going to put it into the correct hole. Come on, get in there. Oh, Ian flailing about, trying to put tiny things in tiny holes. Oh, there's a joke there somewhere. Eh, eh. Let's see here. That goes right there. There we go. Squeeze it on both sides. And there we go. The front hood latches. Now, you know a car is super cool and super fast and super hot roddy if it's got those things on the hood. Pardon my bear paw prints. Those look pretty awesome. They're a pretty good press fit. I'm not going to glue them for now, I don't think. I'm going to leave them like that. And let's get these tiny itty bitty little grills in to the back of the scoops. So let's zoom on in here a little bit. And let's prop the hood up on a little jar of tomato paint. And this doesn't go there. It doesn't go there. No. This one goes there. Nope. It goes there. It pushes down, okay? So that pushes into that. And you want these little tabs behind these little pins here, very specifically. So we're going to get that one in. We'll get the other one in. Okay. So there we go. We got both of those in, and we want these little tabs that are sticking out. It's hard to see with all the black on black, but we want to fold those around those tabs. So to do that, I'm going to take a little flathead screwdriver, and I'm going to very carefully fold them around those plastic pins. Maybe the dingo ate you, baby. Oh, boy. I love Australia. Australians are they're just cool. They have cool things. I mean, this was basically the equivalent of, like, a Ford Mustang Shelby GT 500 or 350 or what. It's so cool. And then with the Wii supercharger on there, no intercooler, by the way, back then. So it had to be probably a low compression motor with high octane fuel to keep things in check. And then we're going to take a little bit of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend glue here. And I'm just going to put a tiny, tiny dot on each one of those little tabs to hold them on to those little pins. Not that I think they'll come out. They're fairly snug in there, but those definitely want a tiny bit of super glue on the two pins on each side where you wrap them around. And look at that. Beautiful photo etch grills. Absolutely lovely. And now that those are done, that's it. So that's all she wrote. There's some other information in here, but yeah, I mean, it had a 351 Cleveland V8, 5.8 liters for 5,750 cc's. They always round up the liters. It's always interesting. The horsepower and torque are measured in kilowatts and newton meters, which I have no idea what that means, but it was a lot. And 17.5 gallon fuel tank. Oh, that wouldn't get you very far with a Wii blower on a 351 Cleveland. Jeez. 4-speed manual. Yeah. Rear suspension, Hotchkiss type. Yeah, coil springs, shock absorbers, wishbones, anti-roll bars. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, it was basically a horse and buggy suspension from an older Mustang or Ford Falcon type of deal. I have an F-150 SVT Lightning from 2002. Not the new electric garbage Lightning, the real Lightning. Second gen. And oh my god, that thing's awesome. And it's black! I love black supercharged Ford vehicles. It's my bag, baby. So let's zoom back out here. We can see our finished product of stage 1. It's very nice. I took my time on this because we only have 2 stages in this first delivery from Hachette. It's, honeymoon stages. I don't know, what I usually call them. But that looks very good. So we'll put that over there, carefully. And now we've got an awesome wheel and tire with, oh man, oh, that BFG. So on my daily driver, I drive a 2016 4Runner TRD Pro from Toyota, if you didn't already know that. And it is like a desert tan color. It's Tactical Baby Poo. I can't say the other nickname one of my other friends gave it, because I'll probably get me banned on YouTube. But yeah, Tactical Baby Poo was one of them. Tactical Latte was another. But it's cool. And I put BFGs with the white outlined letters on the outside of the tires. Because I'm like, if you're running BFGs, okay, you should have the white lettering on the outside of the tire. I mean, it's just proper etiquette, isn't it? If I'm wrong, let me know. Hit me in the comments. Call me a moron. Got a couple, that's die-cast metal. That's plastic. Got a couple of inner wheel halves here. We've got a beautiful steely wheel. Look at that. And it is metal. It is. Ow! That hurt. And looks like we've got some, they're a combo of wheel studs and lug nuts that'll go in there. Oh, and our free screwdriver. Well, as is tradition on this channel, we take the free screwdriver and we pop it in the garbage. Because we use VHAs. We use really nice German screwdrivers. And we got a few screws and another piece of plastic. Oh, and we've got a little center cap wheel bearing cover right in the middle there. Quite nice. Okay, all good. That's all the parts. Let's see what we do here. Let me pull up the Pack 2 PDF. It's nice. You just go to the Hachette Collections website and they have the download center. Very similar to another model company that I build a lot of models of. And let's see here, wheel assembly. This is gonna be one of the front wheels. They want us to boil the tire. Well, put the tire in very hot water. And then we're gonna take the die-cast side of the wheel, and one of these is keyed. This one has a little keyed notch right there. Whoop! And we're gonna find that same hole on here. Plop her down on. Nice. Okay. And we're going to take the other half of the wheel. And I don't think this matters. As long as you line up the 3 holes with the 3 holes. Like that. That's already looking cool. And we're going to get 3 DSO2 screws into those 3 holes. And I'll be right back. Okay, all right, so back to our car that was made famous in a movie in 1979, the year I was born. We're gonna crack open our Yeti cup full of very hot tap water, 125 degrees, apparently. And I'm going to fish out our tire. And I'm gonna shake off all the water I can. Oh, big cup of hot water. Don't spill it, Ian. Okay, it's off to the side. We're safe. So this is the front of the wheel, and we want the front of the tire on there. So what we're gonna do, before this thing cools off too much, is from the back to the front, we're gonna shove this in here Oh my God, these tires are so stubborn. We can use a little flathead screwdriver to pry, possibly. Okay, or I'm just gonna brute force this thing on here. Ah, okay, a little more. Ah, okay. Oh man, I am. I don't know why they make this so difficult. Here we go. Let's see. There we go. Arr. Ah. This is the only tire I'm going to show you my live fight with, because these things really are a bear to get on. I might need hotter water. No, a little prying and folding and strategic possible cursing is required. It's okay. Everybody goes through this. Everybody will have the same struggle. We get a flathead screwdriver underneath the bead of the tire, and hopefully, okay, hold on. I'm gonna let this soak again and revisit. 1 second. Okay, so our tire is soaking in the hot water in our Yeti cup. Our wheel is here, it's ready to go. And I have actually reversed one of my DeWalt bar clamps. Usually it's for squeezing things together, but this time it's for stretching things apart. And we're gonna, ow, 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 ow. Don't burn your fingers. This isn't boiling water, by the way. Okay? And we're gonna do laces out, Dan. And we're gonna squeeze the tire this way. I'm gonna put it in this for just a little bit. And I'm gonna stretch her out there just a little. Okay? Let her go. Keep it squeezed. And then I'm gonna tilt the wheel into the tire and work the tire around the wheel. And they could have made this easier, but the problem is, over time, the weight of the vehicle will flatten out the tires. So that's why they have this like run flat ring in here, which really is pretty necessary. And almost there. This is the only one I'm going to show where I go through all of this physical trauma. And then we're going to take a flathead screwdriver. Ow! Don't stab yourself in the thumb like I just did. And we're going to run it around the inside of the rim. And boom! Tire on rim. Beautiful. I'm only bleeding a little. Why do you think there's a drip of blood on my sticker logo? I mean, there's a reason for that. With the little Band-Aid, because almost every time I build a model, well, literally every time I build a model, I certainly am known for having a whoopsie and injuring myself. So let's get out Mr. Towley here, and let's wipe down the fallout from all that water. Wipe down our tire. And there is basically no water inside that tire. But look at that. Lovely. Oh, God. Oh, why do I do this to myself? Because I'm a huge fan of pop culture and sci-fi and everything and movies. And we're going to take our little ring with the 5 lug nuts. It only goes in one way here. It press fits. Quite nice. Oh, look at that. That looks badass. And we've got the center cap here, which will go on ultimately after, and it's got a magnet in the end. So once the screw's in there, this will magnetize itself to the screw, and there we are. Look at that. And this is the front wheel, and it's mighty beefy. That's an old 1970, late 70s tread pattern on the BFG radial TAs. Oh, man. Oh, I'm going to change my last name to Rocketowski, I think, or something like that. But yeah, that's it. And the Ford Falcon is really an amazing, interesting vehicle because the basic unibody design of the Ford Falcon was shared with so many other vehicles. I think the Falcon, the Fairlane, the Fox Body Mustang, a bunch of stuff. But man, that is so cool. And Australia was actually very innovative with a lot of things, not just Ford, but also Holden. But yeah, the Falcon has been one of my favorite vehicles of all time, especially in Australian V8 supercar racing. Oh my God, that's like bonkers. That's like road racing NASCAR. It's just so cool. They were just awesome. You'd have the Commodores versus the Falcons, and if you're a Holden fan, I am too. I love all Australian muscle cars and muscle utes. Big fan. The 25-year U.S. import ban thing. If I ever have, the kiss my butt money, I will totally bring a ute into the U.S. Like a proper, legit right-hand drive ute. Falcon or Holden, Ford or Holden, I don't care. Falcon or Commodore Ute, I want a Ute. Cause yeah, they're just awesome. So either way, if you like this model as much as I do, please click the link below. If you're a big fan of maybe a movie this thing starred in, or just generally awesome muscle cars in 1/8 scale made of a lot of die-cast metal with proper white lettering on a licensed BF Goodrich tire, click the links below to Hachette and my link below to Amazon and buy me a coffee's there. There's a super thanks button, but more than anything, hit the like button and comment. And if you want to subscribe. I'm going to be building this whole car. I've got more famous black Hollywood cars coming up as well on the channel. I've got all sorts of cool things happening here. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on the dumbest wasteland on all of YouTube, Pit Stain Hobbies. Adios, everybody.